Yeah.
Well, I like original. Like I said, that John Carpenter was directly involved in. I think he was involved with.
He was, yeah.
1 and 2.
I think so, yeah. Because 3 is not anywhere.
Three's not even a part of the fucking Michael Myers story. They break off into some fucking Druid Halloween Max bullshit. But no, and then like what's it called? But no, and then like I said, Rob Zombie then remade the movies and stuff like that. And like I said, that's one of the few remakes I actually do like. And he starts taking that whole back. He starts adding more humanity to Michael Myers and stuff like that. You start to feel really sorry for him. But I think that's what it was. It was just like, hey, that's my humanity.
Yeah.
That's all I have left.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just this mindless killing machine.
I kind of. Have you seen the previews for the new Rob Zombie movie, 31?
No,
that's supposed to like have some clowns in it. It looks like pretty cool.
Yeah, but no, I mean like, and I do want to check it out. I just haven't seen any previews for it. Just because I like a lot of Rob Zombie.
Me too.
You know, the ones I've seen anyway.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen the major. I've seen like parts of Devil Rejects. I've never seen House of a Thousand Corpses. Really? Yeah. I need to. I know
you do.
I do.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I enjoyed the Halloween movies, the ones he's made. I enjoyed 1 and 2. The 2 kind of went a little weird toward the end, you know. But it's Rob Zombie.
Yeah. If it doesn't go weird somewhere, you're like, wait, is this the same guy?
But like I said, at the end, I like what he did with Michael Myers. You know, because like even when John Carpenter was, you know, in the first one, it was kind of like, okay, this crazy guy broke out of the hospital. He's going to go, you know, and he's on a murderous rampage. There was no, oh, who is he? Well, he's some kid who killed his family. You know, he put a little bit of humanity in there, a little bit of backstory, but he didn't go into detail about it. You know, he was just like, well, he's just some crazy guy. You know, I like how like I said, I like how Rob Zombie gave him more of a backstory, went back to his what's it called, how it was when he was a kid, and you looked at all that.
Yeah,
you know, I liked all that.
Kind of showed like how he became who he was.
Yeah, and in all reality, it's like I said, with that one, I know we mentioned other ones as jokes, but with Halloween, I really do like, and I'm just, you know, I'm strictly going to talk about the Rob Zombie version.
Yeah.
That one is a case where I felt like, you know, maybe things could have been different if they actually paid attention to the fucking kid and actually got him the help he needed.
Yeah.
Maybe he wouldn't have turned into the fucking monster he turned into.
I think that's the cool thing about some horror movies is, you know, it's just one little thing fucks up and it causes all these other things to happen.
Yeah,
you know, almost like Friday the 13th. If people would have been paying attention and the kid would not have drowned, Jason would not have drowned.
Yeah,
you would not had anything else happen after that.
Yep,
you
his mom wouldn't have fucking snapped and started off and off campers. Jason would never came back. No, but that's another one. You know, that is another one too. Before like that franchise started going crazy and not crazy but dumb too.
Yeah,
I mean that is very true, man. And I, you know, for as much as like it's a vengeance story, I do feel bad for fucking Jason Voorhees and shit.
I feel sorry for the mom.
I feel sorry for the mom too.
Because like as a parent, like that's the worst thing you ever want to happen. Something happen to your child.
You know what? And this is did you notice the connection that both Halloween and Friday the 13th had? Neglect.
Yeah, neglect.
Like what's it called? They neglected Michael Myers because he was just a fucking strange kid, and of course he was a strange kid. He had homicidal tendencies.
Yeah,
you know?
Get the kid help.
Yeah, get the fucking kid help instead of just calling him a faggot.
Yeah, let's call a kid a faggot. That's going to help.
Gee, a kid who has a fucking, you know, who's showing signs of an actual murderous bloodlust, and we're going to call him a faggot.
Let's piss him off. That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's teach him how not to value life even less. So just call him a fucking faggot and treat him like shit.
Yes. But I mean, with Jason, and
then Jason, what's it called, was neglect because he was a fucking mongoloid.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, you know, it was the basic, you know, this kid's retarded. Fuck it. Yeah. Let's go bang.
Kid drowns and the mom, you know, fucking goes snaps. I mean, as a parent, I probably would snap too. Right? I'd start killing some fucking people too. Yeah. I don't condone that, but
what's up?
I don't condone that, but
well, whatever though. You know, I don't. You know, as much as I make jokes about, I don't really condone killing and stuff like that. I'm actually semi-peaceful man. Not I'm peaceful, but like there's cases where it's like you got to look at the black.
Yeah.
Because in all reality, we're white and black.
Yeah.
You know, that whole gray thing. Yeah, it can get gray and stuff like that, but mankind as a whole, we're evil as much as we are good.
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
And like you said, it could just take that how you said it earlier. It just takes that one thing just to kick us over to the pure insanity and pure evil, you know. And that's in everybody. I don't care what it is. Some cats have a stronger hold on one or the other, but that's in everybody, you know. And I really do believe like a parent and child relationship and shit like that could easily snap one person off and to becoming straight fucking evil, you know. I mean, I don't have kids, but you know, I believe I know even to this day and stuff like that. If somebody did something like horrible to me in front of my mom would fucking snap.
Yeah,
you know, I know she would. You know, and I'm pretty sure I could say the same thing with you. If somebody did something horrible in front of you to your fucking kids and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, it'd be...
yeah, it ain't no more peace no more.
Yeah. You know, going back to Jason. You know, so I mean, his mom, pretty much like we were saying, gets revenge.
Yeah.
On everyone that, you know, didn't do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
You know, I mean, I remember watching that movie for the first one. You know, at first, like, you hate the mom because you're like, why is she doing this?
You know what? And this ain't even a joke. As oddly as he said that, I never did, man.
Yeah.
I really didn't. You know, like at first, and because like by the time I saw Friday the 13th anyway. I'm not gonna go into all that story and stuff, but I was older
last
anyway.
Episode you can hear the details.
Yeah. No, but later on I was like, I gave the rest of the franchise more. I didn't want to just cut it off at just fuck if Jason Takes Manhattan and be like, this whole movie's stupid. No, I gave the whole franchise a swing and stuff like that. At the beginning of the movie, or not the beginning, but when they started showing it was his mom, I was curious. It was more. It was a curious, like, why is this woman really doing this? There has to be something behind. But I was already in an older thought process, so it was more of a curiosity. And then when I found out, once they revealed, like, oh, that's Jason's mom, and why she was killing all these people, then I felt bad. Then I just felt straight sorry for her. I was like, man, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know. Like, granted, like, the people she was killing, in some sense, weren't directly involved.
Yeah. Well, she had snapped.
Exactly.
You know, she thought any camp counselor, you know, should have done something, even though I was not there at all.
You know, and here's the other part too, though. Where was the psychological help for that bitch?
There was none.
Yeah. No. Oh wait, another fucking parent.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, that's what I like about the older those movies, though, because there was something.
The psyche.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, something caused these people to fucking snap.
Yeah, they just didn't fucking snap.
Yeah, it wasn't
they just weren't evil. Which, you know, honestly, that's the other one too. There are people that are just they're just fucking evil.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
There's no cause and effect. They're just that way. There are people that are like that. You know. But I mean, like these two franchises. That's one thing. That's the one thing I liked about it too. Is there was a call. I mean, like, what's it called? Even though with Jason, like I said, like later on they showed that. I mean, not Jason, fucking Myers again. I'm going back to Myers. They showed, you know, with the Rob Zombie, yeah, they showed some signs that, you know, he was already on that path.
Yeah.
But there was one spot. It was a downward spiral of events that caused them to ultimately fucking snap to that. You know, Jason's mom, and you know, and what was her name again? Something wasn't that Patricia or something like that? Either way, there was one specific event that caused her to fucking just lose grip, you know. And then later on too, like, I'm not even talking about, even though like it's supernatural and shit like that. When Jason's spirit started coming back and stuff like that, it was that one event. Hey, they killed my mom. Yeah, you know. And when he died, he was still a child, so he reacted in some sense as an angry child. I'm gonna kill them. Fuck it. You know?
Did you saw the remake of it?
Yeah.
I never saw it because I was like, I have a hard time watching the new remakes of these movies.
The remake, I mean, I didn't like it. Yeah. You know.
I mean, how different was it from the original? Pretty different? Or?
It was mad different.
Mad different.
In some sense, they tried to put like more. They tried to break. They broke. What's it called? They mentioned how like Jason was able to move around so quick, and it was what's it called? Like it was almost like an episode of Mythbusters because they put logic like behind all the myths. Why is he able to move around the camp so quick? Well, the camp had underground tunnels and shit like that. That's how he hid and all that stuff like that.
But that's kind of gay. Yeah,
he survived the drowning. He just drifted downward the lake, and no one ever found his body because no one ever went to bother to look. So then the rest of the time, he basically grew up as a fucking bushwhacker. And in that sense, I kind of like that part a little bit. That's because it was like, in the original Jason movies, they kind of almost at times they just like, he was just a mindless hunter. How was he able to generate these skills and stuff like that? Well, like they kind of put that in there. Well, he had to develop those skills to fucking survive. Yeah. So in that sense, they kind of made him a little bit more cunning. Even though, like later on, the Jason movies, he was pretty smart there too. Oh yeah. But like that's how they negated all the supernatural shit. How he was able to move around in the camp so quick, and all that shit because he was just he knew all the tunnels from this hiding and stuff. But all in all, like the remake, to me, the remake killed the franchise. Because I like that Jason was supernatural after the first one. I liked how they took that route. Well, he's a spirit.
I was gonna say he's an evil spirit. So yeah. I don't know if you consider him evil, just like vengeful spirit.
What's up?
I'd almost consider him like a vengeful spirit, not like an evil spirit.
What he is. He's a vengeful spirit. And then what's it called? Like they, even the original movies, they kind of like explained a lot of the shit anyway. In the very first ones, like the new chapter and all that shit like that. Well, he died as a kid. How does he come back as how did he came back as a fully grown man? Well, because he's a spirit. He's possessing body. Yeah. It's not necessarily his body. Yeah. He's still a kid. He's just possessing full grown man. And then they went away from that for a little bit. And then, what's it called? Jason Goes to Hell. They reminded you of that. Yeah. Again, But that's the Friday the 13th franchise. Honestly, does interest me. Even the cheesy ones to this point. I thought, what's it called? Like, the story of like all the horror movies I grew up on, and then finally seeing that. Yeah. At first, I was disappointed. Fucking Jason Takes Manhattan.
I think a lot of people were.
Yeah, I don't think I'm alone in that one. But but later on when I learned the whole franchise and I learned the story behind Jason and everything, it invoked a lot of my interest in it.
And then they didn't do themselves any favors with Jason Goes to Space.
Nah, Jason X. Nah.
Yeah. God.
That was, but by then the franchise.
I just find it funny, like how many of those type movies happened because you got Hellraiser. There was one in space.
Yeah.
Bloodlines or something.
Yeah, Bloodlines. Well, Bloodlines was really good.
It was good, but it's just kind of funny, like it was awesome at the end, like where like the ship or something is just a huge box. Yeah. Huge.
It was all mixed though, because if I remember Bloodlines correct, it's been a while. It's been a long time since I've watched Bloodlines. It wasn't so much that he originated from space; they took it to
space. Yeah,
shit like that. And it was a bunch of different timelines, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah.
Right? But no, I mean, you're right though. Either way, they took that to space. Fucking leprechaun. Let's go to space. Nightmare on Elm Street never went to space.
That's amazing. Yeah. They never went to space.
And they got campy as fuck with that movie.
I know, right? Fucking after, what was it? There was Dream Warriors, Dream Children, it was Dream Children, Dream Warriors. Fuck. Freddy's Dead.
Yeah. The third one is when they started you know what?
Fuck it. We're going crazy. We're gonna let him just be fucking goofy as all hell.
Yeah. No, you know what? Halloween never went to space either, though.
No. Nope.
Michael Myers in space.
I'm gonna get my sister.
In space. She all of a sudden became an astronaut. But no, Man, what other franchises are there that where it's like, you know, they're actually